Hello students, this is Mrs. Uma Maheshwari from Sir Isaac Newton School. I am handling social for 5th CBSE. Today we are going to see the evaluation of transport and communication. The evaluation of transport and communication. What is meant by evaluation? Which is nothing but development, okay? How it develops from the olden days to now. We are going to see the developments of transport and communication too. Okay, we live in a time when the transport of people and things has become fast and effective. Cars, luxury buses, metro trains and aeroplanes save us time and add to our comfort. These different modes of transport have become such an integral part of our lives that it is difficult to imagine a world without them. However, was it always like this? Was the travel between a place always a matter of few hours? Let us look at the evaluation of transport through the ages. So, transport, it is very important for us, which we have in a modernized stage. Now we have so many sophisticated buses, cars and metro trains, aeroplanes, so many kinds of transports we have. We can't imagine the life without these transports, but in olden ages we can't see the things. How it develops, okay, how it's developed like this. So, we are going to see these things in this lesson. Okay, evaluation of transport. So, first we are going to see the evaluation of transport, next only communication. So, evaluation of transport. Pebble is a 10,000-year-old mountain. She has seen so many amazing things that she has quite a story to tell. Okay, so just imagination only this is, okay, this is a mountain, it's named Pebble, it's 10,000 years old mountain. So 10,000 years old mountain means definitely it used to see all the difference and the developments of evaluations of the transports and communications too. So the Pebble is going to tell something about how it's developed like this. Okay, oh, the thing I have seen, you will not believe how many years I have been here. Yes, the Pebble is talking to us. The Pebble said, you can't imagine and you can't believe how many years I am here, because it's 10,000 years old, you know. It is 4000 BCE, Pebble is a young hill. She has only seen humans traveling on foot till now. Yes, till now we are using our legs to walk, but we have so many kinds of transports we have, but in 4000 BCE, BCE means before Common Era, okay. 4000 BCE people using their legs to travel one place to another place. See, travelers, I love watching them, but these humans look so tired. I think they have walked a very long way. Yes, if you are walking some distance, we feel so tired and we can't, we have a pain in our leg and our body. So the Pebble said, but they have to cross the mountain, otherwise they have to travel so long distance. So the Pebble said, yes, the people looking so tired, but they have to travel a long distance. But things were changing. Humans began to domesticate horse. Long distance become easier to cover. That human is trying to ride an animal that will make it easier for his poor tired feet. He can travel far and wide on a horse. Yes. So after that humans think we have to tame the animals. Tame means the animals which we have in our home with our own purpose, you know, that is called a tamed. Okay, tamed animals, wild animals and tamed animals you know very well. So first the human tamed the horse. Why they have tamed the horse means which helps them to travel one place to another place easily. If they ride the horse, which they no need to walk, they don't need to give any kinds of effort. So they first termed the horse. Okay, it's in an ordinary land, but desert area is totally different. Okay, humans have some kind of ideas for that. In a desert means the desert regions humans domesticated camels as they were the only animal that could survive the harsh climate. Why they have tamed them? Camels means that is the only animal surviving the harsh, that is hot situations. Okay, it's adopted situation. So humans tamed the camels too. The camel said first horse, now us. Okay, yes, first horse which helps to travel in a land side, but in a desert means they need the help of the camels. Okay, 3500 BCE, humans were using logs to move heavy objects. Logs were covered into circular shapes. This led to the most useful invention to transport the wheel. Yes. First, next, the humans have to carry a heavy loads means they won't carry themselves. They have an idea. They are using the logs. Okay, they keep the heavy stone, whatever it may be, in that log, and they pull that log. It moves easily. So the pebble said, oh, that's clever. He is using the log to move that huge rock. Yes, that's a very heavy rock. But the humans with their idea, okay, with that knowledge, he used that log to move that heavy rock. So which helps to develop, okay, this logs developed in a shape of wheel. Soon humans were using wheels and building carts and chariots that were drawn by animals. Now not only could they travel longer distance, they could also transport goods to distant lands. See, next the invention of wheel changed the entire life of the human. Okay, they invented that wheel and they built the cart and also the chariots too, but with the help of that animals only it will move. In this place also humans won't take any effort to move the vehicle. So the animals help them to move the vehicles. They used to sit happily and comfortably in that cart, otherwise the chariot. They are traveling in a style now. So the mountain is watching everything, you know, the developments, evaluations of the transport. So it say they are traveling in a style now. As time passed, the need of well-developed roads arose. Around 500 BCE, King Darius built the first major highway. By CE 100, networks of roads began to be laid, connecting all major towns and cities with people and goods. Being able to move faster, trade flourished. So simply they used to walk the land, okay, how the land it may be, the peoples won't think about that, but they changed the landscape, okay, in a proper way. In around 500 BCE, the King Darius, okay, who built the first major highway, for by CE 100, the network of roads, okay, they have connecting the roads are connected all the cities and towns, which helps the peoples to move one place to another place easily, and also which leads them to trade the things. Okay, if the one thing is popular in one place, means they, with the help of that road, they are moving to that another city and they sell the things in that areas. So with the help of the roads, the transport and also the trade also developed. In CE 1825, the first railway line come to an existence. Trains have since been a very popular means of transport. Rail travel was cheap, and people who had never been on a journey before could now afford to make trip by train. Yes. Next development is train. CE 1825, the first railway line came into existence. So first railway lines came in CE 1825 only. Okay. So on the time, the train is an excellent thing for the people. The people enjoyed not only those days, till now we are enjoying the travel of train. When we are in train, we feel so happy compared to the bus. So journey of people is so happy, and that is the time the invention of trains. Okay, trains rocking. So the mountain is saying. Next one, in the cities, the carts on the roads began to be modified. They were now buses pulled by horse. Okay, those in cities they have cart, okay, whether it is horse cart, otherwise bullock cart, whatever it may be. It's the shape of the cart is changed like buses, okay, but that bus is also pulled by the horses only, not an engines. They won't fix any engines there, but those days the horses alone pull the buses. I wish I could ride on one of those buses. So the Pebble is so interested to travel the bus, okay. I wish I could ride on one of those buses. The next big invention was car in CE 1885. A car could travel farther than any animal drive vehicles. It gives people the freedom to travel when and where they like. Okay, the next invention is car, okay. CE 1885 they invented the car, which is so comfortable and sophisticated for the peoples to travel. If they want to travel one place to another place, which is very easy for them and it's very convenient too. So maybe those poor horses will get a break now. So cars means we are fixing the engines. So we don't need the help of the animals in those days in cars. So the Pebble thought, okay, hereafter, at least hereafter the horse will take some rest. So in London Underground, which was first opened in January 1863 using wooden carriage powered by steam, started its electrified underground line in 1890. It was the world's first metro system. So the world's first metro system was started in London, okay. First they have used January 1863 they have used wooden carriages, but after that electrified underground line is used in 1890. Just these are all the informations about the developments of that land transport. Did you know the high speed rails is a train that runs significantly faster? It began to operations in Japan in 1964 and was widely known as the bullet train. So bullet train was first invented in Japan only, okay. 1964 it was invented. The bullet train served is expected to start in India by 2022. It is expected to connect Mumbai and Ahmedabad, a stretch of 508 kilometers in 2 hours and 58 minutes. So we are expecting, we thought in India also we will have the bullet train in the year of 2022. First connected, which is connected to Mumbai to Ahmedabad in the year of 2022. The areas, the kilometers it's covered is 508 kilometers. The time it will take only 2 hours and 58 minutes, nearly 3 hours only. Okay, so now I hope you understand how what are the developments we have in land transports. You know, transports means we have 3 types. There are, one is land, next one is water, and then air transport. First we saw the developments of land transport. I hope you understood the difference and how the evaluations happened in land transport, water transport and air transports too. I will stop the session here. We will continue the remaining things in the next class. Thank you.